Stop, drop, shut her down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. R.I.P. to DMX. Let's discuss. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. Today, I want to talk to you guys about a topic that I didn't get to discuss last week because, to be honest with y'all, I was just a depressed, hot-ass mess. But I'm here, coming at you guys before I go on my little vacation down to Miami. So, I want to talk to you guys about the death of DMX. Now, y'all, growing up as a young black boy in a predominantly white neighborhood, back in like the 90s, I wasn't really exposed to black music like that. Like the main people in my life were Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Deborah Cox, and that was pretty much it. But it wasn't until 1998 when I started the first grade and I was going to my mom's school, which was a little more urban and was also on the other side of town. That's when I was exposed to rap music. My favorite rapper at that time was DMX. DMX, in my opinion, was like the first rapper that I was a huge fan of, especially because I only really resonated with female music and pop at the time, but his music was just so gritty, so in your face, so just lively. Like, I loved DMX. The best song for me was Up in Here. Like, we wore that song out completely as kids. But he was just an amazing artist, amazing poet, and he was truly like the biggest rapper at that time. Now, a few months ago, I think this was back in January when he did his versus battle. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of verses. I didn't tune in. However, I did see the clips on social media, and it really was just a full circle moment. Because before that versus battle, the last time I ever really saw him was when he was cutting the fool on Fix My Life, Iyanla Van Zant. But since that show, on that versus battle, he just looked so peaceful and just so, like, he just looked like he was whole. Like, he looked like he was on the up and up and he was good, and he finally, it's like his life literally came full circle at that moment. So fast forward into like a week or two ago when it was revealed that he had a drug overdose. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was due to his passing, was he had a drug overdose because he had relapsed, which is just a damn shame. Like, it's just so sad. Like, addiction is so crippling, and we're going to discuss that a little bit later. But there was a lot of misinformation about his death. At first, it came out that he had an overdose, and it was a conflicting report saying at first that he was on life support. And then there was another report from his either his lawyer or his manager saying that he was back to breathing on his own and also at full capacity. Like, he was able to function, and everybody was all happy. Like, I was excited. But then it came out and another report said, like, no, this man is on life support. He's damn near a vegetable. But the fact that it went from him being able to breathe on his own to him being a vegetable, like, that was a bold statement for that lawyer to make. I hope the family sues him for that. But last Friday, his official death was reported. The family went up there to basically say their goodbyes, and they pulled the plug. And now DMX is on up there with Aaliyah, looking down on us, shining and smiling. But in regards to his battle with drugs, for the longest, he always told this story of an older friend of his, like a way older friend, supposed to be a big homie, that one time when they were smoking weed, he was very young, I think either 14 or 15, the man laced the weed with crack, and ever since then, he's been addicted and hasn't been able to cope with this addiction since. But however, ever since DMX's death, a man by the name of Reddy Ronnie came out and he wanted to clear his name. Reddy Ronnie basically stated that DMX was lying about him giving him crack the whole entire time. He also said that DMX lied about him being 30-something years old when really they were 3 years older than each other. So I don't really know who to believe, but at the same time, DMX's story always stayed consistent. And my thing is, Reddy Ronnie, for the longest, you didn't ever say anything. Like, I honestly didn't even know who he was, to be honest. If you guys know who Reddy Ronnie is, please drop down in the comments and educate me, because I don't really even feel like looking him up. Because my thing is, yeah, it's fair for you to clear your name, but the timing is what has me giving him the side eye, because the whole entire time DMX was alive, telling the same story about how he got addicted to crack cocaine, you never said anything. And the fact that I am just now finding out who you are, it's like, I would love for him to take a lie detector test, because that's a very bold statement for you to say. And it kind of feels like he's pissing on DMX's grave if what he's saying is not true. But it's just crazy how people wait till people are dead to really show their true colors, or wait to address situations, or even wait till they're dead to reveal the actual truth, when really you could have been said this if it was true. So I'm having a hard time believing Reddy Ronnie saying that he wasn't the one that got him addicted to crack. He said that it was some other older figure in their life, but why would he place the blame on you? Especially if you guys were just 3 years older than each other, like you say. But at the end of the day, none of this story is surprising to me if it is true, because we got to keep it real. The crack epidemic in the 80s was ridiculous. Like, people were doing crack like they do weed and pills, like the kids love to do pills today. They were doing crack like it's nothing. Like, even your parents probably tried it once or twice. Like, we got to keep it all the way honest. Like, we're honest and transparent at this channel. Like, your parents did drugs at one point too. Don't let them fool you. But at the end of the day, all drama aside, DMX really made his mark in rap history. He will go down as one of the best rappers of all time, and one of the most beloved individuals in all of entertainment. Like, DMX was more than just a rapper. He was a poet, he was a kindred spirit, and he was very, very intellectual, very, very smart. And I would love to see a lot of these young rappers look up to him and study his legacy and study how he became who he was, because these male rappers today, y'all, like, I hate to even say it, but they're dropping like flies, and I think a lot of them could use some guidance. I wish a lot of them would respect the older rappers and reach out to them for advice and guidance instead of pissing on them and their legacy. But that's just my opinion. But overall, I am a huge fan of DMX, always will be. I love rap, I love music, and DMX is going to be truly, truly missed. One more thing, in other death news, Queen Elizabeth's husband cousin recently passed. You know, fun thing about him, a lot of people said that he came from, like, you know, the royal family comes from like a long line of colonizers. This man started it. This man was at the forefront of the colonization. This is Christopher Columbus's cousin. Like, ooh, just gives me the heebie-jeebies, y'all. But overall, those are my views on the whole entire situation. I hope there's not a whole lot of drama fallout from DMX's death. And I also hope that his money and estate is being allocated properly across his 15 kids too, and his baby mamas. But it is what it is. But those are my views, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to come at you guys with some more content.